Have you stumbled over your words in a conversation only to fire off a perfectly articulated, logical text 5 minutes later? Socially, this behavior is often labeled as shyness or a lack of confidence. The internal experience is far more frustrating, a persistent disconnect between the clarity of your thoughts and the clumsiness of your spoken words. Psychology frames this verbal friction as a functional byproduct of how your brain handles information, rather than a failure of skill. Deep processing brains often encounter a mechanical traffic jam when attempting to translate high-speed internal data into a low-speed vocal stream. To understand why this happens, we have to look at how your brain processes information. A highly cognitive mind does not think in a straight line. You think in complex webs, generating interconnected systems of information simultaneously. Spoken conversation demands instant, linear output, forcing you to speak one word at a time. Pushing a massive, non-linear thought through that narrow pathway creates a severe working memory bottleneck. Because the idea is too dense to explain quickly, the mechanical output fails. You stumble over your words, oversimplifying your points and losing crucial nuance. That sense of being misunderstood out loud is the result of this funnel, a hardware limitation that struggles to translate 3D thoughts into 1D speech. Writing bypasses this hardware limitation by providing the power of the pause. Typing allows for cognitive distance. You can step back, view the entire complex web of thoughts, and organize them into a linear structure without the pressure of an immediate response. This distance allows you to force structure onto chaos. You can actively organize information, rapidly remove any confusion, and spot any logical gaps before an audience is ever involved. Many deep thinkers also maintain high internal standards. They notice flaws instantly and feel a deep dissatisfaction with imprecise or average output. This chart models the predictive nature of an analytical mind. You are calculating the social and logical consequences of your statements in milliseconds. In a live conversation, speaking without the chance to edit feels reckless. Writing functions as a psychological safety net. It allows the final output to match the specific complexity of the thought, providing the control necessary to minimize the risk of being misunderstood. Beyond internal mechanics, the act of speaking exposes you to the exhausting pressure of social performance. An observant brain cannot generate words in a vacuum. In a face-to-face conversation, it takes in everything. This tracks the mental load of social interaction. While constructing sentences, you observe the other person's body language, analyze their tone, and decode microexpressions. This is compounded by an internal feedback loop monitoring your own facial expressions. This data load consumes massive mental energy. Writing eliminates that background noise. There is no performance, interruption, or social data to decode. It is an environment built perfectly for uninterrupted thought flow. Explaining complex ideas out loud is neurologically draining. Writing removes the sensory overload, allowing a deeply observant mind to reach its full potential for articulation. If you recognized your own habits today, reconsider the labels you've been given. Silence is not a lack of confidence. Your ideas carry far too much weight and conceptual depth to be successfully conveyed in shallow, real-time reactions. You can stop feeling guilty about how you communicate. You simply require a medium that respects the complexity of your intellect. A quiet exterior is frequently the result of a mind that is simply operating too fast for the vocal cords to follow. If this video finally put words to how you feel, then this channel is where you belong. We use real psychology to decode the human mind. Hit subscribe right now to keep understanding the hidden mechanics behind how you work.